All right, here we have a 2015 Ford F-450 Lariat. This is a one-owner truck with 176,000 miles and over 50 Carfax records. Excellent service history, very well taken care of, and a lot of creature comfort and a lot of options. This truck is a 6.7 diesel. It is fully deleted with a bully dog programmer and runs and drives beautifully. This thing is ready to haul anything you need it to, or even if you're just looking for a diesel because you love them and you just want it as your daily driver, it's ready to go. So yeah, we'll get into it here. Open the door. It's a Lariat, so you get all the features here: power locks, power windows, power mirrors, power fold, and power extend as well. You got two settings for your seat position and your pedal position. Oh, excuse me. Power seats in the front, very, very nice. Over here you got your headlight controls, off, parking on, and automatic, as well as your fog light. You got your dimmer switch for your gauges. Right here is your tilt and telescope lever, as well as your power pedals. So these control how far or how close the pedals are, so you don't have to be hugging the steering wheel in order to reach the pedals. It's a very nice feature. Very, very handy for people like me who are vertically challenged. We'll hop in here and we'll fire it up. Buckle it up so it doesn't chime at me. Fires up and runs beautifully. This truck was just fully serviced, brand new fuel filters, brand new oil and oil filters, or oil filter, and yeah, complete inspection, 100% ready to go. 176,000 miles, very well taken care of truck, and very loaded out. Over here you've got your cruise control as well as your center display controls. So cruise control on, off, cancel, resume, and set speed. These buttons here are for your controls up here. So you got fuel economy, fuel history, and a bunch of other menus you can go through. There's a towing menu. You can go through different gauges, oil temp, trans temp, things of that nature. They're all up there. Right here on the right side, you have your hands-free radio controls. So obviously voice commands, media selection, seek forward and back, volume up and down, and pick up and hang up your phone calls. Pretty straightforward there. You get the nice updated display in this truck. Really like this interface. I'm a big fan of it. It's real simple to use. Everything's straightforward, right where you need it to be. So top left is obviously your phone hookup. It says connect to phone. Top right is navigation. Bottom left is entertainment, and bottom right is all your climate controls. This truck does have dual climate control for the front. It also has heated and ventilated seats in the front. Very handy. The ventilated seats, I love them, especially on these hot days. And during the winter time, it's always nice to be able to start up the truck, let it warm up, and hop into a nice, warm, comfortable seat with the heater on. Just above the radio, you get a nice storage cubby up here. You got AV line in, as well as your navigation chip and two USB outlets. You also have another charger outlet over there. This truck does have a full screen backup camera. You put it into reverse and there it is. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Nice clear display. If you have a hitch in there, it does stick out enough to where you'd see it. It'd be right there above the bumper. Makes it very easy for lining up a trailer. Volume controls and physical tuning controls, as well as physical buttons for the climate controls. Over here you got your traction control button, so if you're into something a sticky situation and you're trying to power out of it and the ABS is shutting you down because there's too much wheel speed, you turn that off. It turns off the traction control, shuts down the ABS, and lets you send power where you need it to. Right there is your shift on the fly 4-wheel drive. So 2 high, 4 high, 4 low. Pretty straightforward. You can switch into 4 high anytime as long as you are under 55 miles an hour and you are not on dry pavement. 4-wheel drive is only for gravel, dirt, and very slippery roads. So, you know, if there's ice on the roads or a bunch of snow, that's the time to use it. 4-wheel drive low is a low range gear. It is only for crawling and getting out of tough situations. You know, if you had like a trailer that was stuck in the mud and you're trying to pull it out, that's another time you'd want to use 4-wheel drive low. Just below that, you've got built-in exhaust brake as well as another 12-volt outlet. To the right of that, just under the climate controls, is your trailer brake controller with 4 upfitter switches. And to the right of that is a 110 regular house outlet with a 12-volt 120-watt right above it. 4 bit cup holders here. These inserts do come out for bigger items. And then the entire cup holder also comes out for storage if you need it. So both of those can come out there, and then you have extra storage in the front here if you don't need the cup holders. Nice big center console. You get the nice hanging tray here. You pull this guy out and you have a very deep and wide center console. You have another 120 12 volt right there, and then these guys are actually wide enough if you're using the truck for business and you have hanging files, they will fit in here. These little ring or notches right here fit perfectly. They're perfectly spaced for hanging folders, so they were designed that way. You get a couple of sunglasses holders up there as well as your map lights. This does have a power slide rear window. You can't see out of the back of it right now because the tonneau cover is up. I do have that up for a reason. I'll show you guys that here in a second. We can go around to the back here. And, yeah. Getting nice clean door panels. Little bit of wear on these switch bezels. That's pretty typical. The silver is, you know, just kind of basically painted on from the factory, and after a while they just wear down to the black plastic. Nothing to be concerned about. It's typical wear. With 176,000 miles, it's to be expected. You do have heated rear seats as well, so, and you've got 2 options for their low and high. Hard to see in the light here, but yep, there it is, a little red light, so you can see that it's on. Rear seats are in a beautiful shape. Nice cream leather. You get a nice fold down armrest with a couple of cup holders and a shallow tray there. Under the seat here is where you will find the tuner. Like I said, this truck is deleted. Runs and drives beautifully. Should be good to go for a really, really long time as long as you are keeping up on your maintenance. In the center here on the back of the center console, you got a couple of vents, another 110 house outlet. Open. There it goes, right there, with a 12 volt 120 right below it. Behind the seat, nothing really of too much concern back here. You can see there's some storage room back there. Factory subwoofer, pretty typical on a Lariat. We'll go around to the back here. This truck does have onboard air with a remote pressure controller. So I'll show you that when we get back to the other side. This does have a nice auxiliary tank. You can see you just fill it up there and it goes right down into the fuel tank. You just open that valve and there it is. Nice hard fold tonneau cover. It does have the struts for keeping it upright if you wanted to run down the road with it this way. You can see it's not going to move because of those struts. These are real easy to take out, and you just unscrew that, get that bar out of the way, screw it back down, and then you flip the bar back down. We do it on the other side here. Untwist, slide up, put the bar down, make sure you tighten that back up so you don't lose your screw, and then this guy just folds right back down. There's nice rubber stops here so you're not damaging the paint on the back of the cab or scratching the window. Fold it all the way back here, and you can see nice fiberglass tonneau cover, keeps everything covered and out of the way. This truck does also have the factory goose ball set up, so you can see there's 4 anchors, 2 on each side, as well as the turnover ball post, and all of that is in the truck as well. So we will show you that here also. Very nice hitch. You got all your plugs there for your trailers, all pretty straightforward. We'll come to this side here. You can see again, nice clean door panel. A little bit of wear on these guys, that's to be expected. Yeah, so if we fold this guy up, you can see there is your 5th wheel ball, and in this bag, this is a factory Ford bag with your anchors. So these just drop down in there and you twist to lock, and that's pretty much it. You see these little tabs drop down once they're locked in to keep it from turning back out. Very handy feature. Really simple to use, and absolutely detrimental to pulling a gooseneck. Again, there's the factory subwoofer, pretty typical for Lariat and higher packages. Yeah. We'll go to the passenger side here, show you another nice clean door panel, power passenger seat. You can see we have the owner's manual and all the quick reference information in there, so that is also very handy. Airlift. This is the remote for the airbags. So you can see there's preset settings going down to 5 psi, and lets the air out. You can, oh, that's number 2. Oh, they're both set at 5. So if you wanted it to be higher, which way is up? There it goes. So you just set it like 15, and there's the air compressor kicking on. It's right under the truck on this side, and that will put 15 pounds psi, or 15 psi in the bags. So if you're hooked up and you're squatting a little bit, you can pump up the bags just a little bit, and you don't have to worry about it. You don't even have to get out of the truck. Very, very handy. Probably one of the more convenient ways to put bags on a truck. We'll open the hood here. You see a nice clean engine bay. Oh no, the EGR is missing. So that's part of the delete kit. When you delete these trucks, the EGR comes out, the diesel particulate comes out, and it gets a cold air intake. So all good things for diesels. EGRs aren't any good. It's exhaust gas recirculation. You're sucking in dirty, soot-ridden air right into the intake. It's not good for them. The best thing for a diesel is to delete it. This one came to us that way. Somebody already had it done. So helps extend the life and longevity of the truck. And you put a tow tune on it, it changes the shift points, makes it a lot easier and less wear and tear on the truck doing it that way. See, straight pipe back there. Very nice, clean underside. And yeah, just overall a healthy, very nice running truck. So that's what I have for you guys on this one. 2015 Ford F-450, one owner, 176,000 miles, fully deleted, and over 50 Carfax records. So very well taken care of, very loved truck, and with proper care could last a very long time. Come see us here in Athol, Idaho. Give our website a visit at www.familymotorcoidaho.com.